Hi, it's Kevin, and today I am going to be playing some more Realm of the Mad God. I can make sure everything looks right. Yes. Hey, hi there, Shayna. How are you doing today? Well, thank you very much for that. Tier 1 sub for 4 months. Thank you so much, Shayna. I hope you are enjoying your emotes. I am doing pretty well. I got some laundry done today, so I feel a little bit productive. Now I get to play some games, so that's good. Um, Today I am planning on playing the warrior. He is currently 1/8, so he's maxed on speed. I'm glad that you are enjoying the. So I am in. Let's see. I am in U.S. Midwest 2. Which the last I looked was overcrowded. I am going to go into Leviathan. For anybody who cares, anybody who's watching and want to run with me, I do have one of my characters is still needs a ton of speed, so I will go into any snake pits I find. And just because the hive is so fast, if I find the hive. Oh, and also I have a Tinkerer's quest. The Tinkerer wants me to collect 4 tokens from Forbidden Jungle. So Marks of Mixcoatl. Oh, that's not going to get me any. Didn't drop the dungeon portal. So I will be, if I see any, well, I think these are called ruins. If I see any ruins, might have a coil snake in them, I will be going into those as well. So, until I've gotten my 4, I already picked up 1. The cleric is carrying it at the moment. But once I get 3 more, I will finish that Tinkerer's quest. But for this character, I need dexterity, which is why I see the hive. I really don't like that they put the word the as part of the name of that dungeon. But they did. So I will say it as the hive. I will go into those. So yeah, if I see wasps, bees, slaughter them. Take the time to kill them all. Hope for. Well, that's 2 in a row. Wow, the drop rate on the Forbidden Jungle is actually fairly high, I thought. That's kind of weird that I get 2 coil snakes with no drop. We have found the Highlands! But no snake pit. What did you drop? Nothing I care about. Or things that could drop snake pits, but didn't. So yeah, I will be going at least to the edge of the Godlands, looking for, there we go, looking for sprite gods, and from them, I hope they don't drop the portals to Sprite World themselves, but the little sparks that they generate do. Do not need that. I'm going to pick up some things that I normally wouldn't. Got a project that I'm working on. A YouTube video. Yeah, I'm not in a big hurry to get to Godlands. I'll be wandering around here in the just a little bit. Ah, that was things I was looking for. All right. Now, I realized I hadn't been making very many explicitly just for YouTube videos recently. And so I decided I was going to make one. For that video, I need to pick up Tier 3 Scepter, Tier 7 Wand, a Tier 3 Scepter. Robe. We have thing that I'm for. I'm close to Godlands. Oh, I just ran through several shots. That's really, really well done there, Kevin. Yes, it takes talent to cause more damage than you would just standing there by running right into multiple shots. Normally, turn my nose up at a mere Tier 7 wand, at least for myself. I mean, there are times I would pick it up to drop it in the Nexus, but nope, don't. Right now, I actually need one. Nobody wants to drop a snake pit for me. I don't really want a spider den. Hey, I managed to not take any damage that time. Level 1 killed by Night Elf Warrior. Yeah, that's... You were somewhere you shouldn't have been, Mr. Rai Hai Shish. Oh, this Cyclops god thinks he's going to suck the marrow from my bones. I'm guessing that's not actually going to happen. Purple bag, and there's a ring that I don't need. Come on, Dylan, yes. I'll make it into here eventually. I don't think I need a prism. I think I have a prism sitting in my vault. At least that good. There's an Urgle in here. Well, Mr. Urgle, please enjoy that death. T6. No, I want a T7. And there's another T3 prism. Well... Oh yeah, I'm not in a big hurry to get to Godlands. When it happens, it happens. 7 katana. Hey, I managed not to get quieted. That guy. Need a helm? Start moving stuff into backpack. Long way to go? I think it is. Seems to be less of an indication of Godlands in this. Better. Hey, I managed to not get quieted again. And there's another T71. I only really need one. Oh, no. I do not want to mess with the Garnet statue. So, we will surround that. Fine dealing with a phoenix, though. Oh, good Urgles. Alright, what's in your chest? Thing I care about. Oh, wow, there's 2 Urgles up here. At least 2 Urgles. Again, I'm not interested in going into a spider den. Oh, jerk. And you, stupid Urgle, you can go die too. So it looks like one of the trolls from yesterday did a clip, probably of them trolling me. I haven't watched the clip yet. I don't understand. If you could join a community and experience the positivity and acceptance of my community, and instead you choose to be an a-hole. Why? Why would you do that? Got to be something wrong with the person. Their life is just not a good life, I would say. Something is wrong there. Yes, please stop being confused. No, I said stop being confused, not be more confused. Okay, there, you're dead too. Wonderful. What did that? That was a T7 sword? Nope. But I could... castle over here somewhere, isn't there? Yeah. Oh, my. I was not paying enough attention there. Looking at my mini-map, and suddenly I was surrounded. Maybe they have some sort of tools. Do they have like a point scoring system or something where they get put on a leaderboard if they can get banned? I don't know. I don't like a streamer. I troll them. I just avoid them. Spend your life nasty to people. Wait. So, go in there, and that can go in there, and that can go in there. So somebody might want them. All right. What? Another Ogre's Castle right down here. Put them in the chest for this Ogre's Castle. That, or that. Didn't know it. There is a way to get these potions into your pouch. That's what you want to do. Really want to, but that's how you do it. So, back in the direction of where the Phoenix Egg is. Heard of it already. Nope. Yeah, the Phoenix is a little nastier on their second phase. Almost got it. That's not good. Well, I can just pull back a little bit for a little while, wait for the pet to heal me. Or I will try that. And finish this guy off. Like that. Alright. Oh. Continuing to avoid Garnet statue. Come on. There. E3 quiver. Nope, don't need that. Oh, don't. The Cyclops god calls for more wine. Tells me that he's in here. I missed the undead dwarf god on that pass, but not that pass. Oh, yeah, yes. Alright. Cleared out this area. Yeah, the circling pattern really does work well for a Cyclops god. He does not do predictive shots. His minions kind of chase you around. Ah, you will be my food, Pental Halak. Oh, I won't. You are dead. Sort of in this general direction. Sometime eventually here I will make it to Godlands. 7 staff. There you are. Wow, there's a lot of them up there. There's a big horde of them over there. All right. Well, I seem to be heading away from the Godlands again. Oh, no. Yeah, I don't want to be there. One of those things there. Pink things. Stop chasing me. Well, that was fast. Yeah, I really don't want to have to get anywhere close to that garnet. Well, now it's the jade statue, but either the garnet or the jade statues. Just to find Godlands. Oh, there's another one of those things. Running into way too many of those pink things from whatever it is. Oh, yeah, and they come from there. Oh. Yeah, that's another. Yeah, there's some major combat going on over there that I don't want to deal with. Oh my. It looks like just like a little bit of Godland light in here. No gods. And no place is really solid Godland. Very annoying. Don't want to deal with that. Garnet statue. I mean, it looks a little more solid this direction, but this. Oh, Ah, finally, something that I can go towards, a red demon in this direction. There's a Godlands over there. E3 Ring of Superior Attack. No. Yeah. A T7 and a T3 orb and a T3 poison, known to all of those. And the demon's gone, darn it. Hey, finally! Something I want to go into. Snake Pit. And, oh, that's what I wanted. Or one of the things that I wanted. Three items I needed for my project. Yay! All right. Down and right. For these. Like they'd be especially in direction. I'm having a little bit of lag issue. Hopefully it won't kill me. He says right before lag kills him. Yeah. Right. So that must be down and one left. Oh. No. Kind of a weird. See that very. Yeah. All right. So anyway, speaking of dexterity, I have candy-coated armor in my vault, which is, I believe, at least as good of armor. A little better than this armor for defense, but it has a dexterity penalty. My plan is, if I max dexterity on this character, then I would start wearing that armor. If you're wondering, saw that candy-coated armor in my vault. Wondering why I'm not using it on this character. I'm waiting to get better dexterity, so that dexterity penalty much. There, that. Probably be getting to the boss room fairly soon. Still plenty of room for treasure rooms, though. Whoa! Dead end. Benno. Boss room. Yep, we have found her. Got her. Also got down into orange health. But I got her. What did I get? Alt token. Potion of speed. Do not remember if I need any more. Those marks of Benno. I'll pick it up just in case I do. Pretty far away from reaching the next level. It's 100 maybe. 1,000 is the next level. Classroom. not one that's closer to the top. Path 2. They're right there. Here. I think there's a treasure room here, but there might be just enough room so there could be. Hey, and there is. Yay! Dazed. It's so fun. Actually, I am spend a little time hiding. Letting my hit points come back. I'm only 9 potions away from maxing out magic points on this character. Imagine that's because character class doesn't have a very high limit. So close up. All right, so we have finished that arm. 2 other options. This is not going to treasure room. Could end in a room that leads away to. Not sure how it would do that, but it's not possible. I filled my backpack. Oh, finished with this. Snake pit. Going back to my vault for a little bit. The Nexus and my vault to have some of this in the Nexus and other parts of it. And well, that appears to be it for this snake pit. Hello, Palmy. How are you today? How has your day been? Do not need any snake oils. Just need that T3 prism or that. How am I doing? I am doing pretty well. Yeah, you already have it. Not have a T3 prism. Any prism at all. There. There. Good. Pain. Goes there just a moment. Your day has been awesome. Wow. Well, my day hasn't been that good. It's been good, but not to the level of awesome. Not be in awe of how good my day is. But I'm glad that you have had an awesome day. Didn't think I needed. You are here to drink these potions of speed, which you need a whole lot of. You have a long way to go. Back to the warrior. And throw that Thanos away and vault. I do not hit. Okay. So well. Back. And one for now. For my project. Robe. Everything else I need. Please stop throwing your garbage in the Nexus. The vault. Any of you also have... Oh, I mean, you can go into the room with the login calendar and Tinkerer, and it is no longer a shared room. So you can go in there and throw things away and not bother other people. Good, it's showing me a red demon. That should be helping me get to the godling. Ooh! Lucky Jinn. I never make it there in time because I'm boots on the ground. It's nice to see it. Alright, so we're going to go into and then out of a Midlands. Our way. Maybe back into it again, I don't know. Hurting it. Yep, back into... I'm pretty sure this is the same Midland. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. All right. Or Forbidden Jungles. So yay. Or a Tinkerer's. But I am not planning on spending a lot of time in here. Wrong way. I will pause when I get to the room. Yes, this room here. Lee boss room when he triggers those pillars. Don't want a bunch of monsters there. shooting at me. As I have said before, I once got caught on some vegetation trying to get out of this room. Ever since then, I have cleared the clearable vegetation. When going into there we go. You all and die. What did you drop? You dropped stuff I don't care about, but I want to get that bag out of the way. And the thing I actually care about. Alright, so there's one. My priest has one. 2 more. 4 of them. Yes, I know. All I get for that is beginner's quest test. Something like that. You can get things that I want. Beginner's test. Helm or a trap. I have 1 trap in my vault, and I'm trading it to you. As I said, if I saw an opportunity to go into the hive, I would do that, because there is the... They don't really take time. I mean, they take almost no time. And there is the small chance of them dropping a dexterity potion, but there's also the chance of them dropping items that have 450 feed value, so either of those things happens. Nope, I don't need any of that. But really, it doesn't take much time to finish a 5. Hey, lucky Ent God. I have only made it to the vicinity of lucky either of those things a couple of times. I keep boots on the ground, and so I am much slower than anybody else who might be going in that direction. The 2 times I made it, I was kind of surprised, but I guess I had started out in the Godlands, both of those. And so I didn't have very far to go. But yeah, that is what generally get partway through the lowlands on my way there. And somebody takes lucky whatever out, kills it. But I am just as happy to be heading in the direction of a red demon that also is a Godlands monster, so getting somewhat close to the Midlands. A couple of black bats there. Hive. Someone's actually calling out a hive. Huh. Alright, so am I still in the lowlands? I must be. I was getting close to black bats came from. They are downwards from me. Medusa. All out. So we are definitely in the Midlands, I think. Ruins, and therefore have a chance at oil snake. Go if what I wanted to do. There he is. There's the... Kill those eggs and those tiny snakes. Eggs. Before I head in. Way down. Probably. Nope. Wrong direction. Quiet. Clear this room. Vegetation. Out. Do you usually stay away from Godland? No. Well, I do when I'm low level, but normally it depends on the character. And I'm not really avoiding Godlands. In fact, I earlier was trying to find it, and just now I was heading in that direction. But I have a Tinkerer's quest that I want to finish. I need one more of these tokens. Finish it. So I'm not, I guess I would say I'm not in a big hurry to get to the Godlands. But, so I'm not really avoiding it. Using, for instance, that red demon as a direction to go, because I know that that would be in the Godlands. I don't see anything else before that I want to deal with. I will end up in the Godlands. But I do say that I pity anybody who wants to follow me around the realm, because it would be kind of like following a hyperactive toddler. I just get distracted a lot, and it's hard to predict what I will do next. Plus, I keep boots on the ground, so yeah. He did not drop an entrance. Jerk. Anyway, so, yes. And while this character is 1/8, so he doesn't need potions of speed for himself. I do have another character who needs like 31 of them. And so if I see an opportunity for a snake pit, I will take that as well. And while the hive has a very low chance of dropping a dexterity potion, it isn't a 0 chance. So I do go into those. They take such a short amount of time. I mean, a rush of the hive is really fast. But you can see I am working my way very slowly in the direction of the Godlands. And there we are. A little higher density than I like of gods. I'm really more comfortable just dealing with 1 or 2 of them at a time. Come on. Now I'm blind. Ghost guy somewhere. There. Dead too. This over here. Ghost God, is it? 2 ghost gods. Yay! Oh, yeah, oh my goodness. That was somewhat unpleasant, but yeah, so this is much more like what I normally do. I make it to the Godlands and I try to keep towards the edges. There. Finally killed that one. And move away so that I can heal. Well, so that my penguin pet can heal me. All right, well, hang out here for a while. There must be an undead dwarf god around. Into all these, yep, there he is. Already all fully healed. Kept running into all those undead dwarves. So. Sweaty. All right. Wipe down my mouse. Yeah. Lots of hand sweat. Sorry. Okay. A mighty ghost king. Pains to guard you. Really? Godlands are scary. Yes, they certainly are. Gods are not easy targets. Wow. That is very loud. Says the level 7 person who is up against a ghost god. Wow, that was a mistake. Yeah, I've gone into ogres' castles before that were, you know, right by the Godlands, and there have been, you know, like 8 gods in there. And you're saying to yourself that Cyclops god is not the scariest thing here. Yeah. People have been working over it thoroughly. I'm still going to be very careful. And hello, seamstress. I hope you are doing well today. Hey, hi there, Linky. How are you doing today? You are doing fine. That is good. Fine is better than not fine or not bad. I am doing fairly well. Oh, it's an Urgle. That's just the thing you want to see in the Godlands. There. Yeah, dealing with the gods with a melee character, I am not nearly as good as I would like to be doing that. The bad part of Godlands is running to them if you're on a boots character. Yeah. does make it take a lot longer. Wow, that's a really inconvenient spot for that chest. You have to walk through lava to get to it. Has anyone redeemed the tokens for getting over it yet? No, nobody has done that yet today. Only activity was Amazulu Gaming did her sub extension. Been subbed for 4 months. Back to the salt mines. I don't have enough points. Well, Linky, you can't be the person who does 3 of them every single time. So that's 10 minutes. I know there's at least one person in here who would have enough points, but they are lurking, so I will not call them out by name. Okay, well, I guess there was a sprite god there at one time, but they left one spark. What, do you need someone to request you play Getting Over It? I don't need anybody to do that, no. Person who was lurking in my stream. I really only want to drag one of you. I don't need 2 of you coming at me. Is not even really interested in Medusas too much. I mean, they do drop snake pits, and I am somewhat interested in... Fortunately, the circling pattern works reasonably well on Medusas. So you have, oh my goodness. They do have that shotgun. Oh. You have to be very, very careful where you are in relation to them. Oh, gee. Hello, Linky. Ah, well. Uh-huh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was too many gods at once. Whoa. Yes, very popular area for gods, but not for me. I am going to go into this sprite world. Because this character needs dexterity. Alright, which way is it? It's probably this way, right? Uh-huh. I got quieted in there. Did to back off a little. Yay! And a potion of dexterity and a mark of limon, which I don't think I need. Right. So. There! Finally! My general goal was to get some dexterity potions today. And now I am at 19 away from maxing on dexterity. Thank you, Linky. Laurel Cron redeemed back to the salt mines. Well, Laurel Cron, I guess that's another 10 minutes. So you can thank my wife for 10 more minutes of me being frustrated. Yes, we're almost to the max. We are almost to the well, you'll probably get that before I'm done streaming. I have another 50 minutes that I'm going to be doing Realm of the Mad God. Oh, but you don't need to, because Laurel has redeemed another Back to the Salt Mines. Seamstress is very happy, crying with happiness, with joy at my frustration. Back to the Highlands in a moment here. Maybe we will be in the Godlands again. Dude, I don't want to taste your axe, especially if that's a euphemism for something. Hey, Godlands like. I won't use all of them to make Kevin play the very frustrating game. That would be pretty mean, but entertaining. So there's a limit. There's a limit of 3 redeems per stream. So you couldn't use more than the 2 you've already used, because Seamstress did one as well. If you want to also make me play a scary, creepy game, there is the Here Piggy Piggy redeem. Oh, I do not like Leviathans. Ugh. Come on, die. There, you died. Good. which makes me play Amnesia: A Machine for Pigs for half an hour. Yes, but she has enough for 12 days. Amnesia hype. Yes. Shayna redeemed that one and watched me play the first half hour of it. We had gotten into some of the creepy stuff. We hadn't gotten too deep into it in the first half hour. Not a fan of horror personally. That is fine. Not everybody is. Whoa! Hey, there's somebody's tombstone. And more gods than I want to deal with at once. There. Wow. You are not the one of those. Somewhere there's an undead dwarf god. Come on, kill her. Yes, like that. There you are. You're around here somewhere. Necessarily, somebody could have killed you already, but... Do not need an undead dwarf god here. Well, that was a terrible maneuver on my part. I ran right over the Medusa. Oh, great. They're all, like, grouping now. There's a snake pit. I'd like that snake pit, please. Please stop shooting me. There, he's dead. Really don't have to worry about you guys much. I don't need that. Pick that up and head into this snake pit. Yeah, there are some people who just can't stand horror at all. And some of them it's they can't stand playing horror games, and other people it's can't even watch horror games. I don't have I don't like gore. So like gory movies I don't like. I can stand it. I just don't really like it. Okay. Okay, this way. I'd watch you play anyway. Well, thank you. I mean, the idea of that one, the idea of the Back to the Salt Mines one is watch me get all frustrated and maybe swear occasionally. The Here Piggy Piggy is watch me get scared maybe. And I don't usually get too scared during horror games. I get maybe grossed out, creeped out, and jump scares can get me. But the way I cope with horror games is that I sort of analyze them from a game design perspective and verbalize my analysis. I talk about things like invisible walls or places that look like they should be climbable but aren't. Characters who can't seem to like climb over a table annoy the heck out of me. I personally, a 58-year-old man who is not in the best of shape for a 58-year-old man, could climb over this table, I will say. And my character can't. He just absolutely isn't even going to try. Things like that I talk about while I'm playing horror games. And that annoys some people. They want the atmosphere. They want the player getting scared. Not the player talking about how the game has put you on rails and tries to make it look like you have choices, but you don't. Stuff like that. But I do get somewhat scared at horror games. With horror games. So, sounds interesting. Well, I think it is. It's just that I've been a game master off and on for, what is it now? 35, 40 years, something like that, for various tabletop role-playing groups. And so I am very aware of game design decisions. What you're trying to get the characters to do and how you can do that. Yeah, it's just a problem of how much freedom you want to give the player. You want them to go through the story somehow. Yes, I mean, you do want them to be able to get to a goal, let's say. But when the artificial things that you're doing to do that become very apparent, it breaks suspension of disbelief. Things like a character who does some sort of superhuman physical feat when the game designer wants them to, and then can't step over a curb when the game designer doesn't want them to. You look at that and you go, what? Why is there not? I mean, if you don't want them to go there, put a wall there. Don't just say you can't go there. So that's the thing. I want a well-designed game to immerse me in the story without breaking my suspension of disbelief at any point. So I'm fine if the story is on rails, if really there are no choices, as long as it doesn't get in my face. You know, like that. There's just a lot of kryptonite in the environment, yes. But really, I mean, a character who could... Hey, treasure room! A character who can, with no weapons, fight off, say, a zombie, who then can't open a door because it's slightly stuck. Or, you know, things like that. Or a door that takes a 30-step procedure to open, which is supposedly the door to someone's work. Really? They had to go around and do these 30 steps to acquire these, 4 items that are scattered all over an estate? How did they go to work every day? Things like that are just, really dumb. I know you want to give me a puzzle for me to solve, but could you give me a puzzle that doesn't make me go, what the heck are you doing? Yeah, there's just lots of kryptonite. So you really are Superman, but that curb that you can't step over is made of kryptonite, so it's making you very weak. Suppose that's an explanation. I wouldn't call it a good explanation. Yeah, but both the Resident Evil and the Silent Hill games have that sort of thing where, this is a lab where you're supposed to have a key card, but to get the key card, you have to go through this incredibly elaborate you know, just to get to the door itself takes 2 hours of puzzle solving. No, that's somebody's workplace. They're not gonna make it take 2 hours of puzzle solving to get to their door. It's why I like stealth games. Usually there's at least a few ways to do something. Yes. I've not played a lot of stealth games. There is one of them that I have here. I haven't played. I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's something like The Dark Mod, because it started out as a mod for another game. Ones that give you a lot of freedom to play around with your tools, at least. Yeah. We have found her. Thief, the Dark Project. No, it's based on that. It is based on Thief. But it isn't Thief itself. She timed her snake phase just perfectly to screw me over. But yeah, that's basically, it's the same sort of game as Thief. It's got a medieval setting, and there's lots of bow and arrow stuff to do. All right, I do not need this, but another character does. Take this back to my vault. And whatever, I'll put that there. That up, just need for it. Might be in games list. Anyway. Well, I lost it when I had my hard drive mishap. I like Thief a lot, and Dishonored, and Splinter Cell. No, no, I had a, yeah, that would be great. No, I was moving my user directory onto a new drive, and not all of it got moved over, and then I accidentally deleted it all from the original drive. So everything that was in a hidden directory didn't get moved over, unfortunately. And so I lost like all my save files. I lost all of my OBS scenes. I lost a lot of stuff. It was very irritating, and I was very angry at myself for being so stupid. Right. So that into here. Here. And do we need, no, we do not need this. Right, we don't. We don't need that either. I'm gonna hold these. That's a mystery. I've got 2 common mystery eggs now. I really need to finish leveling my... Use it with another bee. No, I heard about that. The uninstall Exalt, and it will delete everything in the directory that Exalt was installed in. And that kind of problem is a lot more common than you would think with beta software. Yeah. Because, you know, the developer never installs their, you know, software into a directory that has... And just dump this egg here. Yeah. That has other stuff in it, so it never came up during testing. Well, other people do. Probably shouldn't, but that doesn't mean they don't. Yes, it shouldn't happen. It's just, it's sort of a narrow range of thinking. Thinking that everybody else does things like you do. And it not occurring to you that maybe you should just delete the specific files that you know you have created. So much easier just to delete everything in the directory. Yeah, that's great. It doesn't make it the right choice. Yeah, the rarer one is where you delete the whole drive worth of stuff, where you just go up the directory tree and back down again. I've seen that happen before. Wow. That usually gets fixed in testing. Because yeah, that's very apparent. Hey, somebody dropped a T4 ring. Somebody picked it up really fast. Yeah. Developed software for a really long time, you see some very interesting problems that can occur. And a lot of times there'll be a problem and it'll be brought up to the developer and they will go, but no one would ever do that. Oh, somebody did. So we do not want to have what happened happen when somebody does that. Well, they shouldn't do that. Well, okay, maybe they shouldn't. Maybe it's a bad idea for them to do that. But we would like the software to handle whatever it is gracefully. Yeah. Gotta have a fresh, clean PC for beta testing. Yes. Yes, absolutely. But that sweet treasure awaits. Sure, mysterious crystal. I'm sure that's what I would get if I went over to you. But then I've had problems, well, seen problems, had problems, whatever, where it's installed onto a machine that is not fresh and clean, that might have, you know, 7,000 items in the same directory with your software. And then your software, when it opens up the directory and tries to process it for its own purposes, gets wedged and can't figure out what to do. What do you mean there are 7,000 other files in that directory? That's not possible. Oh, it really is. But how am I supposed to handle that? Well, you're the developer. Figure it out. Okay, am I on an island? What the heck? I mean, a tiny island, somewhere off the coast of the actual island. No, it looks like I am on a peninsula, but just one that has narrow connection to the main part of the island. All right. Very narrow. And that's why senior software engineers, hello Asian Chili! In case you were wondering, the 3 redeems for Back to the Salt Mines have already been done. Anyway, that's why senior software engineers get paid more, because they've seen things, so many things. Principal software engineers, even more than that. All right. Made it off the peninsula. You know, I think that death mage was running away from me. Which would be a reasonable thing for it to do. Oh, but it claimed that I would soon be its undead slave. Really not true. Character does not fear a death mage. Oh, sure. Get buffed. Yeah, that's a good buffing. Oh, come on, aim at the actual opponent, Kevin. No, you can do it. Not hard. Alright, aiming at this guy is a little harder because he zips around like this. Ooh, didn't give me anything. Ah, but you gave me an entrance to a magic woods. That's nice. All right, up. Ah, go away. Waiting in case anybody showed up. I don't think anybody is. I didn't, especially close to it. I don't know. I don't think I've done many Magic Woods with melee characters. Much more used to standing back. Did you, like, embed yourself in a tree there? Across this water. Yeah. Oh, well, that's a lot of them. Yeah, I always like going into Magic Woods because, I mean, 2 potions. What's not to like about that? You get Soulbound, speed and dexterity. And they're not super simple, but they're not super, you know, Magic Woods isn't super hard either. If you're a careful player like I am, sometimes. I got dazed. Do not need. Close, not especially. Maybe, what, 2 rooms away? Oh. And there are other cool things you can get out of the Magic Woods as well. There's a staff that I would really like. Magic Woods is really nice, yeah. Mm-hmm. Why do you like Realm of the Mad God? Well, Fear Teddy Bear. It's involving for me. It keeps my mind occupied when I'm playing. It's comforting in the sense that the 8-bit aesthetic that it uses reminds me of video games that I played in the 1980s. Also, I have been playing fantasy role-playing games for a very long time, and it sort of reminds me of when I started playing those, the sort of hack and slash versions of them. They're fairy dust, which I do not want. Staff, and Orb, and an ST trap. Yeah, the staff is the one that I looked at and went, wow, I would like that one. So, when did you start playing Realm? I started about 8 years ago. Not quite 8 years ago. You can look at my fame history on realmi.com to figure it out a little more in a little more detail. And I haven't been playing continuously. I've taken several breaks, some of them kind of long, like a couple years. So out of those 8 years, I probably played 4 years regularly. Staff feels nice because it shoots so fast, but it's not too effective. It's worse than a T12 after like 6 defense, but it's not that big of a loss for just regular play. Yeah, and I don't have a T12 staff. I think the best staff I have is T11. So yes, for people who go into the tougher dungeons and get the better stuff, it's not that good. But considering you get it out of the Magic Woods, which is not that tough a dungeon. Just annoying to land your shots with it, sometimes since the shot pattern is a big loss. Yeah, you don't trade, so tops are kind of rare. Absolutely. All right, I have found the boss room. Well, that was a fast break. Yes, dodge around like that. I do a lot of retreating at boss rooms like this. Not in the snake pit, but in a lot of the other boss rooms. And so I often will drag. Yeah, I don't want to be in there with armor broken, so no thank you. But I've never managed to drag her out of her room. I managed to drag Septavius out of his room. I've managed to drag the Puppet Master out of his room, which is, it's a very weird... a very weird thing to do. Hey, white bag! And what did I get? I got the staff. You can die. And of course the potion of speed. No. Yeah, there. Very good. White bag, everybody. Some bosses have an invisible leash. Yeah. Well, thank you. Yes. I got the untiered staff that I was looking for. I really don't feel a need to finish off this room, so I am going to head out. Because I don't trust myself not to die while I'm holding on to that item, I am going to put it in my vault. So if anybody wants to clip that, me getting this white bag, that would be cool. Oh, not saving that. I think I still need, by keeping my Magic Woods tokens. Yes. That over here. This in here for right now. Switch over to the character. Needs potion of speed. Anyway, yes, before just a few months ago, I never got a white bag drop. I don't know if the white bag drops are just a lot more common now or what the deal is. What's my best white bag? It might be that one. No. So I got a candy-coated armor in Candyland. I think I like that one more. Thank you for clipping it, Seamstress. 28. So where is it? There it is. So yes, I have a candy-coated armor, which I think I like more than I like that staff. But I also, this is a white bag drop, the Wand of the Bulwark, and this is a white bag drop, Staff of Extreme Prejudice. But they both are so weird that I really don't. I mean, I don't like them that much. Candy coated? Damn, I don't even have that one. Yeah, I spent a long time soloing a Candyland off stream, unfortunately. But I got through. I even got the cupcake boss. I don't think it was the cupcake boss that dropped the candy coated armor though. Can't remember which boss it was, but yeah, I spent a long time in there just grinding. And eventually I got a bunch of stuff. I mean, that's why I have so many gumballs right now, is because I spent a long time in a Candyland. Anyway, Wand of the Bulwark is really good in certain situations. It's the best DPS wand, it just doesn't pierce. Well, best DPS for most situations. Yeah, I mean, there are certain situations where like swarms of enemies are coming at you that it's really, really good for. I mean, you're laying this sort of minefield of shots. And then there are other situations where it's almost useless. Unless you figure out how to aim it. Because apparently there's a pattern to the shots enough that you can kind of aim it. I don't think I'd want to spend that much time with it. All right. There. Still going to hold on to those. These into my backpack. Very rarely used. Yeah. I mean, it is nice for certain situations. And I've gotten 3 of them. I think that is very weird. But I have done an enormous. You get it out of the snake pit, and I've done an enormous number of snake pits. So I guess it's not that weird. But I'd done a bunch of snake pits before. They aren't that much more common now, but there was a boost for a lot of them a few months ago. Well, that would explain. Where does your name, Pental Lock, come from? The LOC stands for Lord of Chaos. And Pental was the name of one of my Advanced Dungeons & Dragons fighter characters. He was chaotic neutral, though one of the other players in the campaign once described him as chaotic with chaotic tendencies. I thought was somewhat amusing. So yes, this is like the early 80s. I created him. I played him in a couple of other role-playing campaigns. He was a very amusing character. The game masters who game mastered me when I was playing that character enjoyed my play a lot. So I have used it occasionally in places where it might make sense. So yes, he was Pental when I created him, and when he became a fighter lord, I added Lord of Chaos to his name. The shot's going to figure 8. Yes, I have read the Realm Eye page for it, so I know basically what it does and how it does it. Sounds fun. Do you still play D&D? No. A couple of years ago, Magic Woods, please. Okay. A couple of years ago, I had a chance to get into a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons campaign, but that sort of fell through. I do, or I have, been doing tabletop role-playing games pretty much the whole time since college, starting in 1980 with Advanced Dungeons & Dragons, but when Advanced Dungeons & Dragons 2nd edition came out, I kind of looked at it, I bought some of the books, and I decided I wasn't that interested in it, and I never really went back except for that one chance of joining a 5th edition campaign. So, in the meantime, I've played GURPS, the Generic Universal Role-Playing System, and various Traveller campaigns. Traveller is a science fiction role-playing game. I've played a lot of different kinds of role-playing games. Some Techumel. The thing that I was most recently in as game master most of the time was a Spirit of the Century campaign. Do you like Pathfinder? I have only played a little Pathfinder. One of the players in my Spirit of the Century campaign plays regularly, and he wanted to game master the sort of test stuff for the newest edition of Pathfinder, and so he had us, create characters and play through a couple of adventures. So I'm not super familiar with Pathfinder. And yeah, I mean, I like fantasy role-playing campaigns, so yeah. Oh, and another thing that I have played is not that long ago is a system called Basic Fantasy Role-Playing Game, which really don't like those guys. There, good. I'm glad you're dead. I game mastered that as well. We played it when one of the players would be at San Diego Comic-Con as sort of a temporary thing instead of playing Spirit of the Century. And that is based on back when there was Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, there was also Basic and Expert Dungeons and Dragons, and so this is based on that, the Basic, Expert sorts of things. But it's also good because it's open source. You can just download the PDFs of all the books. And it's an easy system to learn. So in that sense, I've kind of played. I mean, it's not official, but it is. They did start with the 3.5 SRD to create it, I believe, and then did a lot of modifications to it. We are back at the Godlands. I can see a lava rift right there. Wait, do you always play on USMW2? I feel like I recognize your name now. I usually play on USMW2. A couple of days ago, I was getting lag so bad on USMW2, I looked for a different server. I think I was playing on US West 4. But yeah, if you are on USMW2, you will see me very often. And it's a snake pit. Also, if you hear someone dropping a bunch of treasure in the sort of hallway between the lower part of the Nexus and the upper part with the portals, that's probably me. I drop a lot of treasure there. Lots of potions, lots of like tier 6, 7, 8 weapons and armor, lots of tier 3 abilities and rings. I don't want to head right for her. So yeah, it's quite possible. If you're getting unusual lag, check the Nexus for lots of bots coming in. Recently, some hackers been trying to flood the server to crash it. I figured it was probably something like that. Have they been concentrating on USMW2? Why would they do that? Though I did notice at the time when I was having a lot of lag on USMW2, almost all of the US servers were crowded. This has happened before. Someone flooded all the servers to full. Yeah, and so this is several years ago. Several years ago, when this happened, I was told that what you could do is go to the tutorial, finish it, and it will put you in a realm that isn't full. I tried that the last time I was having the problem. It would be just a few months ago. And it didn't do that for me. I think it sent me to the Nexus after I exited the tutorial. So, it didn't work. And I'm not sure why it didn't work. But yeah, I've seen all sorts of weird annoyances over the years. On Realm of the Mad God. Let's see. I am behind a little. That's not it. When that happened, they did it to kind of DDoS the servers. They changed it. Could just be that a Discord server decided to come to your server, like a train or pub halls. Doing realm clearing. Nexus tutorial into realms are changed now. It doesn't work anymore. Yeah, I found that out. So I thought, well, I will do this. All of the realms are absolutely full, so let's try this. Well, I don't know why they changed it, but they did, and so it doesn't work anymore. Probably had some problem where the person noticed that people were getting around their being a jerk by doing that, and so they did it with bots as well. Would be my guess. All right, so it is almost 2 hours now. I will be finishing up this snake pit. I will then take a brief break, and I will play half an hour, thank you, Laurel, of Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. There's also a recent bug on newer servers where the realms just appear full but are actually empty. You can still enter them even if it says full. Realms being full is mostly due to Exalt release and event excitement, but the actual servers like USMW2 and others are being flooded recently. I don't know if that was your server, but it could have been that. Yeah. I suppose that's possible. I didn't think, well, it only says it's full. Let me test. Because, yeah, that would never occur to me. Oh, that's irritating. That is lag. Oh, wow, that is a lot of lag there. There was rubber banding, and it wasn't letting me into a place where the wall was cleared. So that was a big lag spike I had just then. Let me look. It does not look like I've had bad stream. I've got 182 dropped frames, which is 0.0%. And it's green right now and using 5.9% of my CPU. So hopefully the lag I'm experiencing is not causing a problem with my stream. Might cause a problem where my character dies, because that happens. But I can live with that. Irritating, but I can live with it. Long as people are not, getting those numbers out of it. Error 2000 or something like that from Twitch. And we have found her. Hey, I got through without having to deal with a little green snake phase. Also, my warrior survived the entire stream so far. I am going to look for treasure rooms, though. So who knows? Maybe this character will die on his way to a treasure room. Or while looking for a treasure room today. All right. Warriors are pretty tanky, yes. But lag can kill even a warrior. Hey, and I found a treasure room. And they have high vitality, so they regen fast as well. Yep. Backing out for a moment. I wonder where my pet is. To be anywhere near me. Yay! Right. Just another potion. Alright, we found a treasure room. So where else can we look? We're here. Please, no more lag spikes. Oh, hi there. You were waiting for me. Where else? Yeah, plenty of places I haven't checked yet. Shoot the wall. Come on. What do you... Oh, that was another lag spike. That's what was going on. The suspense. The suspense. Who knows if another lag spike will happen while I'm, you know, dealing with a bunch of giant snakes. Fortunately, getting over it, not thing that I have to worry about that with. Does not deal with servers. I just wanted to get those out of the way. I did not want to have to hang around. Lag spikes and getting over it sounds fun. No, no it doesn't. The game is hard enough as it is. Need lag spikes. All right. Wow, there's four-way room here. Doesn't have a lot. Definitely space for a here. Gonna get some tea to get ready for getting over it. All right. End of the line. What do we got left? I believe that is it. Oh, heading back out to the bottom. Leaving through that portal. I go back to vault. Then a brief break to stretch my legs. We remember bringing something liquid, but Diet Mountain Dew, water. All right. So, yes, I will be right back with some Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. Hi, I'm back and ready to play some Getting Over It, Bennett Foddy. Hey! Welcome in, Soul Shift TV and readers. You are here just in time to see me play some Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. I just finished playing a little over 2 hours of Realm of the Mad God, and I have a redeem in my channel, which 2000. Oh my goodness, what the heck just happened? Well, that's weird. It saved me in mid-air somehow. I'm not sure how that happened. Very strange. Anyway, so yeah, I was playing the warrior. I was playing a warrior and a 1/8 warrior. For a little over 2 hours. But now I'm doing 30 minutes of Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. Oh, no. Stop. What are you doing? Oh. I hate it when he just is going wild while I'm sitting there not moving the mouse. It's a horrible feeling when you're not really in control. Yes. So yes, I have changed the title of the stream to Thanks Laurel, since Laurel is my wife, and she did 20 minutes of those redeems. Oh. Okay, those of you who have been watching me since I started playing this game will know that I just did stuff that was very hard. That at one point would have taken me over an hour. Oh, please. I know you can do it. He's smiling at his hammer right now, it looks like. Yeah, getting past that shack used to be very, very, very difficult for me. So I hope you enjoy watching people get frustrated, those of you who just came in with Soul Shift TV. No, that's not where I want you to be. Sort of here. Now extend your arms. Well, the coffee cup is back in its place. It somehow... Whoa! Whoa! All the way back down here. It somehow... I occasionally will knock it all the way to the ground, and it somehow finds its way back up onto that particular rock. No, won't do that. No. Yes, there. Oh. Well, put your hammer here. Lift yourself up, and then bend your arms and fling. No, that was wrong. Well, you get another chance, though. So yeah, I definitely did not quit the game last time in mid-air, so I'm not sure how it thought that I was still in mid-air. Oh, no. No, stop doing that. All right. Getting on the pipe is kind of hard. Especially from where I am. Nope. Oh, wow. Why? Whoop. No, no. Ah. What are you doing? stop whatever stupid thing it is you're doing. No, don't push yourself back. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted it to do. Oh, back on the ground. All right, move here. See if you can grab the. Yes. Why? Why? Anyway, there. There. See, now that was much faster than many of the times that I've tried to do just those couple of little things. Oh, no. Quit wildly waving your hammer around, dude. All right, no. Not what I want you to do. I want you to do this. Bend your arms, and then, well, you failed. I failed. I mean, obviously, I'm in control, or at least a little bit of control, so he fails, it's me failing. But, yeah, uh-huh. Yes. So, actually, I have, excuse me, had a tab open that I mean, the windows were not in the configuration that I prefer. So, there, we will resume. Come on, resume, yes. All right. I swear I am getting better at this. Not good at it yet, but I actually think that at some point I will get good at this. The girder is waiting. Yes, I know the girder is waiting. And above the girder, the chimney is waiting. So, no, come on, rotate and plant your hammer right here. Yes, right there. And move down. And then fling. Yes. All right. Your hammer, extend your arms, and then fling. Hey, I threw the coffee cup down again. What? No, I didn't tell you to plant your hammer yet. What are you doing? No, 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 no. Stop that. Stop flailing around like that. All right. Just trying to get the coffee cup out of my way. There are very, oh, back to the ground again. Hello, Sibilance RS. Are you a software engineer? Currently, I'm unemployed, but I have spent many years working as a software engineer. My most recent job was not as a software engineer, but as an estimating engineer for my father-in-law. But I guess since I spent 20 years as a software engineer, you could say, yeah, I am a software. Well, I mean, I wasn't titled a software engineer the whole time. Application developer or lead, whatever. I don't know. I had lots of different titles. But I basically thought of myself the whole time as a software engineer. Back here again. Yes. Been a computer programmer since ages ago. I started, let's see, it would have been 1985. Like September of 85 was my first job, which I got by having a friend of mine tell his boss that I was going to be an intern, even though I'd already graduated. So I got an intern level salary for the first 3 months I was there, and then they hired me as a real junior application developer. Paid me not what I was worth, really. Yeah, I didn't even go to school as a computer programmer. I went to school, I got a math major with a physics minor. And I took some computer classes because that's what math majors do. But I had made friends with this guy who had a need for somebody who could do programming and would work cheap. And that was me. Yeah. And I spent a very long time working as a software developer, software engineer. I'm just looking at this, looking at how his arms are interpenetrating the rock, how the hammer's on this side of the rock, but he's on the other side of the rock. Yeah, I don't really want you to have the hammer that far along the rock. I don't think that that's a good place for me to be. Well, I mean, the pipe isn't easy now, but it is a heck of a lot easier than it was the first dozen times I tried to deal with it. I think I'm better off being on the rock below the rock that I'm on, actually. Just because getting up to this rock, this sort of one that juts out further, is going to be very difficult from where I am. I mean, I can try this, but I think repositioning my hammer to grab onto that rock from here is going to be hard. All right, so extend your arms. No, extend them. Yes, like that. Every obstacle will get easier over time. We're just here to enjoy the practice. Well, thank you. Yes. I mean, that's not exactly where I want to be. But that did it. Hey, I'm back up near the girder. Which is a really hard part. But not as hard as getting up the chimney seems to be. All right. Well, I made it up to here again. Unfortunately, there's Disappointment Peak. Just right there. And that was flying over that was what I was doing. I mean, I flew over that and landed on the ground at the end of last time I was playing this. But somehow it saved me in the middle of the air. But yeah, if you go over that peak, you will land on the ground most likely. Or you could go even further and land before the rock outcrop that's just, down there near where I keep landing on the ground. So this is a very, very difficult area that punishes you a lot for failure. So yeah, that maneuver, that's not easy. Getting yourself up this section is not easy. Girder, our old friend. Checkpoints when? They don't have checkpoints. There are spots where if you fall, you have almost no chance of falling back to the ground. There are spots like that. This is not one of them. If I slide down this area, slide down the girder, it is possible for me to bounce and go over that peak and then land on the ground again. So that's why this is so dangerous, is because I've done that. Especially if he's like flailing his hammer around, he will push himself up in the air and then he will fly over that peak easily and land way back there, losing all progress. And yes, I am stalling because I know how scary this part is and how much progress I could lose. Anyway, I have gotten a little bit up this chimney here, which I was watching Bennett Foddy play this game, and he said that people call this the Devil's Chimney. It is not hard to get. I mean, it is not easy. Sorry, it is not easy to get up this chimney. It's much harder than getting up that girder was. But and the fact that it takes forever for me to get back up here. Oh no, no. All right. Well, no, stop doing that. At least it didn't fling me back to the ground this time. So that's good. Oh. Well, I'm off the girder. Please do. Fine. Mental preparation complete. Yes. I didn't succeed. I didn't even get up the chimney at all. But I didn't lose all progress. Oh. Yep, there I go. Oh my goodness. I was so close. I was so close to flying where I really didn't want to go. Yeah, no, don't do that. Stop that. All right, reach. No. What are you doing? Stop that. There. And there. Why? All right. Back up here. All right. Let's see if we can make it onto the girder and then advance a little. Nope. Nope. All right. Let's see if we can make it up onto the girder from here. It's possible. I know it is. Whoa. There I go. Hey, I didn't land on the ground. I landed way back, but I managed not to land on the ground this time. Oh, wow. Okay. Hey, that's kind of where I want to be. Kind of where I want to position the hammer. Whoop. All right. Oh. Yeah, getting up past the one that sticks out a little bit. Not easy. But A, I didn't lose all my progress, and B, I seem to be getting better at this part. Well, that's absolutely not where I want my hammer to be. Oh, please. No. No. Stop doing that. All right. No. I let go of my mouse. It moves a teeny tiny bit, and then this happens. Ugh. Come on. There. All right. Now find your hammer placement in sort of the middle of the barrel. Bend your arms and then, oh, please. Ugh. All right. Find your hammer placement and fling yourself up. No. Oh. Oh my goodness. Well, all right. No. What are you doing? And get that stupid coffee cup out of my way. All right. Bend your arms. This is where you want the hammer to be. Yes, extend your arms. And fling. Fling. No. All right. Fling yourself up and push yourself down right after. Yes. That seems to be what happens. It's not what I want to have happen. But he seems to be really good at positioning the hammer so that he bounces off the next obstacle and then, of course, lands way the heck down here. Extend your arms and fling. No. Ah. All right. Hammer there. Why? All right, fine. Hammer here. Extend your arms and... Oh, that was terrible. I mean, I am better, but wow, that's an interesting physics right there. He was just sliding just a little bit. All right. Oh, there. All right. I think there's a specific spot where you can grab the rock just right. Good. Oh, no. What are you doing with a hammer? Stop that. All right, we're trying it again. Bend your arms and... No! Why? Why are you being so annoying this time? Yeah, that's not where I want. All right, there. Bend your arms and fling. Well, that was wrong. Ugh. No. Bend your arms and... All right, we're going to try a push maneuver. Not as good as at pushing as... Stop that. Absolutely not what I told you to do. Good at pushing. I am at grabbing and flinging. Well, that didn't work. So, grab, extend, and fling. Oh, well, I got up here. That's not where I wanted to go. So we're going to try it again. In your hammer. And fling. Oh, wow, I hit the tree. So I stopped. Yes, I was back where I started. Yeah. All right. Why is this so hard suddenly? I was making that jump before, and it wasn't hard. I mean, it wasn't it wasn't easy, but it wasn't as hard as it had been. Now suddenly it's impossible again. All right. Grab? No. I did not want you to grab and then move a tiny bit. Now I need to be further to his left. Hammer. Over. Oh, then don't tap the rock to move yourself back. Jerk. All right. There. There. Like that. Yes. All right. Now, grab. And fling. Why? Why are you getting these pathetic little jumps? Where you, like, hit the tree. Oh, that was terrible. No, quit struggling. I just want you to move the hammer over. There. Yes, like that. Don't hit the tree. Why? Why do you keep hitting the tree? I thought I had this part. I thought I could just do that and it would be fine. Oh, please. And now I feel like I'm never going to get past the shack again. No! Oh. I think the pogo maneuver might be better if you make it on the tree. Yeah, at the rate you're going, maybe using the hammer to destroy the rocks might be faster than getting over them. Wow! Thank you! But I don't think there's a mechanic for destroying the rocks, unfortunately. Oh, get back up on that rock. Yes, there. So that you can position your hammer on the tree and position your hammer on the tree, extend your arms, and fling it. It hit the tree again. The cauldron keeps hitting the tree. All right, let's try a push maneuver. Nope, didn't work. Oh, and then I bounced off the ore. Not that. Ugh. Oh, great. No. Yeah, I need to be further over on the rock, or I won't be able to position. Yeah, that's better. Oh, that wasn't better, apparently. Why? Why? Oh. Yeah, that's right. No. Just put your hammer right there. You just need to get up to that next rock. Yeah. That's all you needed to do. Oh. All right. Try. No. Move. Yes, like that. And extend your arms. Oh, please stop hitting the tree with your cauldron. Well, that did nothing. And that did the opposite of good. Yes, there should be. There should be there should be a way to just bash the whole thing to pieces. There might be a mod for that. I know that there are modded versions of this game. Being on this tree is not helpful. I do not want to be on the tree because to be above that shack. No, what are you doing? Stop that. Whoa, yeah, that's right. Closed my eyes for a moment. I'm not really sure what just happened. No, you're way too far from where you... No, that's bad. Where I can grab the rock. Yes, there. Well, that didn't help. You know, that was much better than when I was starting doing. Oh, please. So I seem to be able to get up here a lot easier than I used to. But now I can't get up onto the shack. Oh, what have I done wrong in my life that this is happening to me? What karma am I being... No, karmic debt am I being punished for? Oh, no. So, apparently I was doing something before that's different than this. Oh, no. All right. Move to here. What? No. Not like that. Ugh. Seems to me you're pulling on the hammer a bit too fast. The swing should come first, or I don't know. Started a Twitch career? Not sure what that started a Twitch career was in reference to, but tell you that I believe there is a very tiny chance that I would ever be able to make a career out of Twitch. Finally! Well, that's good. Well, that's way too far up on the pipe. No, down. I want you to go down. So you can slide. Yes, slide down the pipe. Well, that was fun. No. All right. It was in reference to you asking what you have done to deserve this. Oh, I see. I don't think streaming on Twitch should result in me being like, like Sisyphus rolling a rock up a hill and having it roll over you every time. What I want to know is what trauma Bennett had to go through to make this abomination. Yeah, and this isn't his first game designed to frustrate people. He made another game called QWOP, QWOP, and those are the control keys. It's kind of ragdoll physics running, if I remember correctly. I watched somebody play it. I think I watched Markiplier play it. Anyway, that is half an hour, everybody. Thank you very much, everybody who's been here. Thank you very much. Once again, Soul Shift TV for the raid. And I hope everybody enjoyed the stream. I am not going to be streaming tomorrow. I won't be streaming on Friday, but I will be back again on Saturday. Also, if you guys haven't followed me on Twitch, please give me a follow there. If you haven't joined my Discord, please join my Discord. You can see my name and the Discord invite link up there. My name for Twitter. If you aren't subscribed to me on YouTube, please do that. If you're watching this on Twitch and you haven't followed me on Twitch, please give me a follow. If you watched this on YouTube and you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel and click the like button, and you can get more videos like it. If you didn't like it on YouTube, click the dislike button. But if you watched it on YouTube, please leave a comment letting me know what you did or did not like about it. So, yes, I will see everybody again on Saturday. Bye.